What's up, everybody? Pardon me, y'all. This is Tourette's trucker coming at you. Yep, I'm here. I'm tired. Got up 5:30 this morning. Been on the chilly side here, like 30. Up here in Crossville, Indiana. Had to be at International Paper at 6 this morning to unload. So, got over there. Got checked in, was in and out of International Paper, and gone by 6:20 unloaded. Luckily there's a pilot right down the road here, so sitting here waiting. The downside is dispatch is in Texas. Well, Texas is an hour behind, so it's 8:30 here, so I've been sitting here for 2 hours. So I've already killed 3 hours on my 14-hour clock already. So that hurts. 3 hours on my 14 is gone already, so that leaves me 11 hours right now to get a load, find some, get a load, get there to pick it up, and then try to get miles on it today. So that kind of hurts with a 6 a.m. unload time. You know, that's the downside of trucking. I love to get stuff early. Don't get me wrong, I would love to have an early delivery as long as I knew where I was going after I unload, so there's no sitting around and lagging around. You unload and then bam, you move on to the next spot. That's the ideal thing. Not to unload at 6 and now you've got to sit around for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours waiting on load. Well, then by the time you get it, you don't have much time left on your day. So that does kind of suck. Pardon me, y'all. I can't help it. I'm tired. Man, it's just been one of them days. It's cold. Had to run heat with this company. I got TransFlow program on my laptop, so I can scan all my paperwork here from my laptop. I've got internet, got a 5G Verizon jetpack, so I've always got good send my stuff. But every Monday you have to send the originals by UPS second day air. Well, they said, oh, they got them in all the major truck stops. Nope, this pallet does not have. They have a FedEx box, they have a Trip Pack box, but they do not have a UPS box. So I guess maybe that's it. The TA's in the Petros, because it sure isn't at this one here, at this pallet. And they say you gotta have them mailed in. You gotta have them by noon. Well, at this rate, I don't know how I'm gonna get it into a Petro by noon, because I'm not driving, 80 miles out of route here and not knowing what direction I'm going just to go put this into a box for them so they can have originals. And they just, it'll get in the box when it gets in the box. I mean, I'll get to a Petro or TA sometime today, but I'm not gonna start my driving time and drive somewhere when I don't even know what direction I'm going to head. I mean, granted, there's 70 miles south of me, there's a Petro. Like 60 miles east of me, there's a TA. But why would I do that and then end up saying, oh, no, now I got to go, load to load 90 miles back this direction. So now I've done gone 60 miles that way, had to come 60 miles back then 90, so you wasted 120 miles. I mean, just for their envelope? No. They don't pay me to do that for envelope, so I'm just hopefully they'll find me a load quick. But that's the way trucking. Every company has their things different. I liked it where I was at before, to be honest. I scan all my stuff in. I email them all the paperwork. They're not worried about the originals because they've got the email copies of everything. That's good enough for them, for everybody that they dealt with, so that's cool for me. I mean, I wish we could kind of do that here, but oh well. Pardon me, y'all. It is what it is. But I got the turbo wing on, so that was cool. I get that. I need to they're probably in now. I need to call fast fuel system. My pump on my fast fuel motor burn up. So I need to actually get that changed out. So I'm hoping I can find something on that. I guess I need to look them up and call them and try to get me a pump ordered, because my fuel mileage with the fast fuel system, it's an extra pump and filter system that keeps your fuel pressurized even higher. So and of course, you know, it's got your return, fuel line return, but it filters it down to smaller micron filters. Plus, it's better to fuel water. Plus, it keeps air from going back into your system, whereas slower stuff, I don't know, either way, it's supposed to help your fuel mileage. Well, I've got the regular fuel pump that's on the motor, which is working, but I've got the fast system before that, you know, keeping everything good and going. But now the downside is, with the fast pump not working, you still got that impeller motor in there with the gears and all, so now the motor on the pump is having to pull harder to get the fuel past that, so I'm getting less fuel miles. So I need to get that pump replaced so it shoots the fuel in there quicker and it's not having resistance. So I don't want to burn up my fuel pump on the motor, you know, having to work harder to get past that. So I definitely need to get that and get my fuel miles back up, because I only got 5.1 miles to the gallon up here. The other day, the last couple of days, I've only got 4.9 loaded. So I definitely need to get this fast system back up and running. So I think I'm gonna give them a call. Look them up. It's nice having internet and everything on your truck and laptops, so it just makes it so much easier. You just reach over here, fast fuel system on Google. I've already got the picture of the model number of what I've got, so we're good on that. So all I have to do is get me one to match it, and then we are good to go, y'all. Anyway, peace out. We will holler at y'all later. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Got me a load. This is my 14 already started, as I explained earlier. Got me a load. I'm loading in Indianapolis, only 47 miles away. Load food stuff for Quaker, headed to Springfield, Missouri, so we'll get that. They'll deliver at 7:15 in the morning. It's a quick little day hop. Loaded day, delivered in the morning. Altogether, total miles is 490 miles. Not the best rate, but I've got to get used to it. This is box freight, not hazmat tanker freight rates. So I mean, all miles is still $1.98, I think. $1.99 for all miles. Count my deadhead. So I mean, that's not bad, I guess, you know, for dry box freight. No hazmat, no general freight. So the dispatcher's good. Her name's Alyssa. I like her. That's actually my daughter's name. But she seems to be doing good. I mean, she gave me a choice. I could run it or not run it. I decided to go ahead and do it because, like I say, the 14-hour clock's already started. So you don't want to sit around and keep waiting and keep waiting and keep waiting on loads. Yeah, I'd like to be picky. Yeah, I'd like to turn down loads and, you know, try to go for something a little longer. But my clock's already started. So you wait later, by the time they find something, you know, with some longer miles on it, okay, well now you're not going to have much time to go anywhere today because the clock already started 5:30 this morning. So that's the downside to that. So when you're planning your loads, whether you're going to take a load or not, that's something to also consider. Yeah, you may be holding out for more money for a longer load later on, but what if that load never comes? That's a chance you're going to take. Okay, then what if it comes up, but now you don't have the enough hours to get enough miles on it today, if it is a longer run, to finish it up the next day. So, you know, that all plays into it of how you got to think. You got to think about the deadhead, where it's at, and where's it going. Am I going to have enough hours to make it? Like this one here, loads at 12. I'm actually gonna get there about an hour and a half early. Gonna try to get loaded early. So as it is, with the 6.5 driving hours to get there, okay, well, my 14 stops at freaking 7:30 tonight. So if I can get loaded, say they won't load me till 12 and I'm out of there at 2. They'll leave me 5.5 hours. I'm an hour shy of being able to make it there if this how it plays out. Hypothetical. So if I shut down at 7:30, I can leave at 5:30. Deliveries at 7:15 in the morning, so that gives me an hour and 45 minutes to finish up the last hour that I've got. So you see, that's something you got to think about when you do all these loads and plan it. I'm gonna try to get loaded early since I'll be there an hour and a half early, and then I'll have plenty of time to work with. I won't have to worry about that. So, you know, you got to think ahead. You got to look down the road. Don't look at right now. You always have to try to, when you're working on loads, how's this going to play out? So run the scenarios, and like I say, the longer you wait, you may not find anything that's going to give you enough hours because your clock's already started. So keep that in mind when you're on the e-logs. That clock's already started. Now if it's on paper log, you unloaded 3 miles down the road. Well, 3.9 miles where I unloaded this morning. On paper log, I know some drivers on paper log that say they didn't get unloaded until a later time when they can get ready to start their clock on paper. I know that's how that would work. But on e-log, you can't do that. Once it starts, it starts. So always keep that in mind when you do your load, y'all. Peace out.